son, Malaka son. Welcome to the Malaka podcast. Emma Stone.
Seth. Are you crying?
No, I just have something in both my eyes. I don't cry. That's funny.
You look like you're hurt.
So, it's my last chance, and I fucked it up.
Your last chance to do what?
To make you my girlfriend for the summer. You're like the coolest person that's ever talked to me. I thought we'd both be drunk.
What does me being drunk have anything to do with it?
You were get with me and we were sober. Look at you. Look at me.
Seth, come on, you didn't blow it.
I think maybe...
What the fuck?
Help me.
Ow! Shirley?
I'm sorry.
That was Emma Stone, the first movie I ever saw her in with, good old Jim Carrey. Oh, I'm sorry. Jonah Hill. I'm sorry. So I got confused when... remember when Jim Carrey made that weird tape to Emma Stone? Like, I never understood it. I mean, people still don't understand it to this day. Like, was it... I mean, I love Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's like one of my favorite people of all time, and I don't know, like was it like half joking, half like serious, or was he? It was weird, man, But I still love Jim Carrey. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it. Listen, redheads will do that to you. I mean, I'm half Italian, and like Dr. Melfi said to her ex, all Italians bow down to the freckles. I think personally it's because like we're just not used to seeing women with that vibrant hair and really light skin. We're used to brown and like graham crackers. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, I like to talk about Emma Stone today. She seems pretty cool, very nice. And I figure why not? She was just on Saturday Night Live. You could tell she always has a good time doing that. And I figure why not? So, of course, I got to go to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, because free is good. Absolutely. Not just for napkins in restaurants anymore. So, let's begin. Emily John, or is it Jean or John? I don't know. Like they pronounce it sometimes Jean. I'm going to say jeans. I don't know. I grew up with Levi's. So, and then in quotations, they put Emma Stone. So Emma is not even her first name. Okay. So there you go. Well, it begins with an E anyway. It's close. Stone, born November 6, 1988, is an American actress and producer. She is the recipient of various accolades, including an Academy Award, a British Academy Film Award, and a Golden Globe Award. In 2017, she was the world's highest paid actress and named by Time magazine as one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Born and raised in Scottsdale, Arizona, which from what I'm told is like, the nicest place to grow up, a little town called Scottsdale. It sounds adorable. Stone began acting as a child in a theater production of The Wind in the Willows in 2000. As a teenager, she relocated to Los Angeles and made her television debut in Search of the New Partridge Family, a reality show that produced only an unsold pilot. After small television roles, she appeared in a series of well-received teen comedy films such as Superbad, Zombieland, and Easy A. By the way, that was a clip from Superbad, one of the best teen comedies of all time. Fucking awesome. That Breakfast Club, what more do you need? The last of these was Stone's first leading role, earning her a nomination for the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress. Following this breakthrough, she had supporting roles in the romantic comedy Crazy Stupid Love and the period drama The Help, and gained wider recognition as Gwen Stacy in the 2012 superhero film The Amazing Spider-Man and its 2014 sequel. Stone received nominations for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for playing a recovering drug addict in Birdman, and Abigail Masham in Yorgos Lanthimos. You notice I said with the Greek accent there? That's got to be Greek, right? The Favorite, which I didn't know. I gotta check that one out. Catalavez. For playing an aspiring actress in the romantic musical La La Land. She won an Academy Award for Best Actress after a leading role in the dark comedy miniseries Manic. She starred in the sequel Zombieland Double Tap and portrayed the title role in the crime comedy Cruella. She has since starred in Lathimos' science fantasy film Poor Things. Again, he's got to be Greek. I don't see a U, but it's pretty close. On Broadway, Stone has starred as Sally Bowles. Bowles. I think it's Bowles. I'm pretty sure it's like when you're on the can there. In the revival of the musical Cabaret, Stone and her husband, Dave McCary, founded the production company Fruit Tree in 2020, which might be the worst time to open up a business, under which they have produced the films When You Finish Saving the World and Probable Mista. Is that how you say it? Probable Mista, maybe? One of those. So she's definitely kept herself busy. That's for sure. She's been in a lot of shit. That's awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I don't know much about her. I figure, you know what? Let's go on facts.net. Let's see what we can dig up here. Emma Stone was born on November 6th, 1998. Emma Stone, whose real name is Emily Jean Stone, was born in Scottsdale, Arizona. Her birth year is a prominent one, as it marked a significant milestone in American film history. Why? I don't know. It didn't say. Okay. Well, Google. Okay. So let's see. What happened in 1988 film history? Okay. Let's see. Rambo 3 is released, and the most expensive film ever made with a production budget between $58 million and $63 million. The film fails to match the box office earnings from Rambo First Blood Part 2. I still don't understand that title. July 15th, Die Hard defies low commercial expectations to gross $141.5 million worldwide. All right. Yeah. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. So, if you want to see if Die Hard is an actual Christmas movie, okay, go to my podcast. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I think I have enough facts to prove otherwise. But that is a pretty good year for films. So there you go. I don't remember many redheads in that movie. But fun fact that I just found out that it says here, according to IMDb, I'm jumping ahead. I don't care. Although she's known for being a redhead, her natural color is blonde. It was Judd Apatow who suggested she change her hair color for Superbad, and she liked it so much that she decided to keep it. There you go. So, little fun fact, ladies and gentlemen. Same thing with Christina Hendricks. So, yeah, she's a blonde too. That's right. Just in case you missed that shampoo, Revlon commercial. I don't know. Listen, if you're a female actress, they come calling, you're basically set for life. Okay, ask Rihanna. So let's get back to the facts. We're only on number one, so let's just be patient, She developed a passion for acting at a young age. Even as a child, Emma Stone showed an interest in performing arts and started pursuing acting in her early teens. Her dedication and talent eventually led her to Hollywood success. Duh. Emma Stone made her film debut in the comedy Superbad. In this coming-of-age comedy, Stone played the role of Jules, marking her entry into the world of feature films. Her performance garnered attention and set the stage for her future success. That movie kicks ass. Okay, I've already said this. We all know that. I saw it in theaters the first day. It was packed. Fucking beautiful. She gained widespread recognition for her role in Easy A. Emma Stone's portrayal of Olive Pendergast. Pendergast? No, it's not Pendergrass. Not like the ends of the T here. In this modern take on the Scarlet Letter, earned her critical acclaim and established her as a leading actress in Hollywood. I actually did see this movie in theaters. I saw an advanced screening, actually. I used it as an excuse for to get so I didn't have to pay, on a date. More on that story in just a bit. Emma Stone won the Academy Award for Best Actress in 2017. Her exceptional performance as Mia Dolan in the romantic musical La La Land earned her numerous accolades, including the highly coveted Oscar for Best Actress. Nice. She is known for her distinctive red hair. While Emma Stone is a natural blonde, well, I said this one already. Okay, so we can skip this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at building suspense. Emma Stone has worked with renowned director Woody Allen. I mean, listen, nowadays it's I don't know. Teach his own. You know what I mean? Okay, you work with the guy if you want. Cool. We all know the past there. I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, some of us like Asian women. Some of us, yeah. She is actively involved in philanthropic endeavors. Emma Stone is passionate about making a difference in the world and supports various causes. She has been an advocate for organizations like Stand Up to Cancer and the Child Mind Institute. Cool. Because a child's mind is a horrible thing to waste. But when you're a child, you get fucked up. And just don't get too fucked up because your mind is still growing. And, keep in mind, guys, when you do, in my day, we called it ecstasy. Now you call it Molly, it's the only drug out there that guarantees brain damage. You can see how I stutter. That's what affects it every time you take it. So, but honestly, I've never taken Molly. I'd rather fuck her sister. Emma Stone's favorite movie is Annie Hall. God, that joke was douchey even for me. It'll get better, probably. As a self-proclaimed fan of Woody Allen's work, Stone has cited Annie Hall as her all-time favorite film. She appreciates its unconventional storytelling and relatable characters. Again, it's, the guy's made a shit ton of good movies. We all know that, just do your own research on that one, She trained extensively for her role as tennis player Billie Jean King. In the biographical sports film Battle of the Sexes, Stone portrayed tennis legend Billie Jean King. To accurately depict the athleticism of the character, she underwent rigorous training. That's a good movie. Good little story too, based on a true story about the female tennis player playing, Steve Carell. I'll get into that in a bit. Emma Stone has hosted Saturday Night Live multiple times. Stone has showcased her comedic skills on the popular sketch comedy show Saturday Night Live. making memorable appearances as both hosts and guests. Yes, she just recently hosted for her 5th time. She got the jacket. She found some very interesting things in that jacket. Things you'd probably find in most Canadian jackets. But we will talk about that in just a bit. I'll talk about it after. Don't worry. Again, maybe I'm good at building suspense. Who knows? She has a close friendship with fellow actress Jennifer Lawrence. Emma Stone and Jennifer Lawrence have been friends for years, often seen supporting each other at award ceremonies and publicly expressing their admiration for one another. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence is cool too, man. Yeah. Emma Stone is an avid fan of Harry Potter series. Okay, I don't know. Like many fans around the world, Stone has expressed her love for J.K. Rowling's magical universe, and it's even mentioned being assorted into the Hufflepuff house. What? Okay, that's some kind of, I don't know, some kind of reference, I guess, to Harry Potter, or I don't know, something about flying brooms. I don't know, who gives a shit. She has voiced animated characters in films. Emma Stone lent her voice to characters in animated movies such as The Croods. The Crowds? The Croods. It's probably The Croods, right? Okay. And the Lego Ninjago movie, showcasing her versatility as an actress. All right, listen. You get that voiceover work, you get that coming in. It's a nice little, stream of cash coming in every month. It's beautiful. Emma Stone has a strong interest in music. Aside from her acting career, Stone enjoys singing and has showcased her vocal abilities in films like La La Land, where she sang several songs. She has been featured on Time's 100 Most Influential People lists. Emma Stone's impact on the entertainment industry has been recognized multiple times, including being named one of Time's magazine's most influential people in the world. Sweet. Emma Stone has won a Golden Globe Award. Her outstanding performance in La La Land earned her a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea why they categorize those two things together. You might as well just eat whipped cream with prosciutto, which I do not recommend. Doesn't matter how stoned you are. She made her Broadway debut in the musical Cabaret, or Cabaret if you're not educated. Emma Stone took on the iconic role of singer and dancer Sally Bowles in the Broadway revival of Cabaret, receiving praise for her performance. Nice. Yeah, it takes balls to go on stage for sure. I tried it a few times. I don't know. It's okay. I mean, I don't know. But then I don't know. I was doing improv, so I don't know. There's no wrong answers in improv, which by the way is complete bullshit. I mean, you can completely fuck up improv. I mean, you watch Whose Lines It Anyway. I mean, you think anybody can do it, but I learned the hard way. Just because you're bald, it doesn't mean you're funny. And you can tell by this podcast, which again, let me remind everybody, I need some subscribers, okay? About, let's see, 13 take away 1,000, that is 987 more. So please, okay, support me. Don't be a Malaka, support a Malaka. She has a tattoo of a bird's foot on her wrist. Stone chose the design as a reminder of her mother's favorite song, Blackbird, by the Beatles. Good song. Which holds a sentimental value for her. Well, I can't go wrong with the Beatles, for sure. Especially that new one that came out there. Holy shit. I don't know, what else you guys got in the vault? I don't know, let's find out later. Emma Stone has starred in music videos. Oh, how many? I'll stop. She has made appearances in music videos, including Anna by Will Butler and 1,000 Times by Hamilton. I'm going to fuck this one up. Lee Et Hauser? Is that how you say it? Yeah, plus Rostam. You have a plus sign in your name? That's awesome. She is known for her witty sense of humor. Emma Stone's quick wit and charm have endeared her to fans and interviewers alike, making her an entertaining presence both on and off screen. Very true. I'm going to be honest. I've yet to meet a redhead, or even one that later on has decided to become a redhead who's not funny. Emma Stone is a self-professed fan of the television show The Office. Who isn't? But I mean, not the last like 2 seasons. It just, I mean, Like many fans, Stone has confessed her love for the hit sitcom The Office, and has even recreated scenes from the show in interviews. Me personally, I just did a podcast about Steve Carell, talked about some of the best episodes, so check it out if you have no life. She was named the world's highest paid actress in 2017. Emma Stone's success has also translated into financial recognition, as she topped Forbes' list of the highest paid actresses in 2017. Nice. She has appeared in various magazine covers. Stone's captivating beauty and undeniable talent have graced the covers of prestigious, what the fuck, magazines such as Vogue, Elle, and Marie Claire. All magazines I've never read. Emma Stone has shared the screen with actor Ryan Gosling multiple times. On screen chemistry between Stone and Gosling has been praised in films like Crazy Stupid Love, Gangster Squad, and La La Land. Good, and I never saw. She has received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In recognition of her contributions to the film industry, Emma Stone was honored with a star on the illustrious Hollywood Walk of Fame. That's nice. And I also heard recently that Macaulay Culkin just got one too. It's about fucking time, man. I mean, for Home Alone 1 and 2. I mean, he wasn't in 3, for obvious reasons. Paycheck was not big enough. Emma Stone has a unique talent for doing impressions. She has showcased her impressive knack for mimicking various celebrities and personalities, which has delighted fans worldwide. Yeah, if you can master a couple impersonations under your belt, you will be loved. I guarantee it. Love is all we need. Here she comes. She's a man-eater. She has appeared, in the music video for a Spice Girls song. In 2007, Emma Stone was featured in a music video for the Spice Girls song Tell Me What You Want, paying homage to the popular girl group. Yes, there's another, who's the hot redhead in that one? It was Ginger, right? Ginger Spice? There you go. Nice. Very nice. Redheads, man. They're pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. She has worked with acclaimed director Damien Chazelle. I think so. Emma Stone collaborated with the director, the one I just said, on the critically acclaimed film La La Land, solidifying their successful creative partnership. Cool. Emma Stone has received praise for her fashion sense. Her style choices on the red carpet have garnered positive attention from fashion enthusiasts, earning her a reputation as a trend setter. I just need a pair of jeans and a cool t-shirt. She has a fear of spiders. Again, who doesn't? I did a podcast about spiders too. I mean, those fucking things, man, I'm telling you. I'm never going to Australia. Fuck that. Despite her fearless on-screen performance, Emma Stone has admitted to having a phobia of spiders. I'm right there with you. Interesting fact, spiders are terrified of redheads. I mean, they already know what they're up to. Emma Stone worked as a library assistant before her acting career took off. I worked at a library too. Those are fucking different breeds of people, man. I'm telling you, like that, cops, people in the army. I'm not dissing these people. Don't get me wrong. It's just like they have a certain mentality. Like I don't know, but like people in the library, they have I don't know. It's almost like they like kind of act like Mormons, like they're waiting till marriage. You know what I mean? It's a whole. They're fucking weird, man. Prior to achieving fame, Stone held various jobs to make ends meet, including working as a library assistant in a youth center. Awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. You get you get the steal books. She is a passionate advocate for gender equality. I don't condemn stealing. I'm just, I don't know. Who knows? There's cameras everywhere. Just be careful. Stone has used her platform to advocate for equal pay and opportunities for women in the entertainment industry. Nice. Emma Stone's favorite TV shows include Fleabag and Parks and Recreation. She's got good taste. I like that. Fleabag, that's a very underrated show. Not underrated in the sense that people don't know about it, but I mean, I don't know. Probably not enough people know about it, and I don't know. It was in the top 10. It's funny too because I saw the top 10 recently in. I don't know. Rolling Stone did like a top 100 shows of all time. I don't think it should be in the top 10. I'm just being honest. I think there's a lot of shows before that you got to give props to, but still, it is a pretty good show. And Parks and Rec, who doesn't like Ron Swanson? Stone has expressed her admiration for the BBC series Fleabag and the popular sitcom Parks and Recreation, showcasing her diverse taste in television. Right on. She's an accomplished dancer. Emma Stone's talent extends beyond acting, as she showcased her dancing abilities in musical films like La La Land and The Favorite. All right, cool. But can she do the Macarena? And Stone is Emma Stone. There you go. Oh, whatever. Flintstone. It's all good, man. Is a ferocious reader. Okay, so that makes sense. Worked at a library, become addicted to reading. It didn't work for me. Clearly, I got worse. She has expressed her love for reading and has recommended books in interviews. Actually, that makes sense to me because most of the times I worked like downstairs in the basement there, where it's like I don't know, it's like more for like kids and like young adults and shit like that. And at the time, I was a young adult too, so You don't really piss me off one day. I just want to say this. I know this is fucking random, but as a kid, like you want to make meals for yourself, but you don't know how. You don't know how to. You can't reach the oven and all that shit. And so at the time, I would, I was, kind of a munja cake, and I would take bread that I found on the counter and just put ketchup, in the bread, just to get some flavor, And then years later, you learn about sauce. It's a whole thing. So I make ketchup sandwiches. And then, like years later, I see on the book shelf there, they, display all these like newer books, whatever. And I swear to God, somebody came out with a book called I Love Ketchup Sandwiches. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, that was my fucking idea. I mean, Jay Leno thinks about the, kids taking a shit and, like somebody fucking took my idea. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't like Jay Leno. Fuck him. Fuck Johnny Carson. The fuck were we talking about again? Oh yeah, the reading, right. I think I read that part. Inspiring fans to delve into her literary preferences. Yeah, so listen, you work at a library, you're gonna like reading, or I don't know, you're gonna stay away from it forever. Guess which one I picked? She has English, German, Scottish, and Swedish ancestry. Okay. Stone's diverse heritage contributes to her unique and captivating appearance. There you go. So, listen, I burn easy too. You know what I mean? Like, despite being half Greek, half Italian, being pretty much a Gavone. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a very white. I don't know how the fuck that happened. I don't know. Is it because of the diabetes? Who the fuck knows? Emma Stone has a close bond with her family. She often speaks affectionately about her parents and her brother, who have been a constant source of support throughout her career. Like, again, I can't, like, I will literally go in the sun for like fucking 8 minutes and I'm done. And one time I worked a job, I got burnt like really bad, and it's just like I was just like it was like a fucking orange for like a week, just peeling away. And I mean, thank God it wasn't my dick. Turned down the role of Meg in Family Guy. No, I'm kidding. Meg in Little Women. Stone was initially considered for the role of Meg March in the 2019 adaptation of Little Women, but eventually chose to pursue other projects. Well, okay. They're allowed to do that. I mean, just because you don't like a role, just because you're younger, doesn't mean you got to take it. It is what it is. Emma Stone has received several Teen Choice Awards. Those are stupid. Next, she has a genuine love for her fans. Of course. How could you not? Emma Stone consistently shows her appreciation for her fans, taking time to interact with them at premieres, events, and through social media. Oh, fuck. I know. Doing this whole thing on YouTube now, I gotta get all these stupid apps, the TikToks and the Instagrams, and the fuck is the other one called? The one that I don't know, the musky guy. What the fuck's his name? The Twitter X X Twatter, whatever. Fuck. The point is, it's too much. Obviously she likes to interact with her fans, in person, which is always better, of course. Just be careful about it with certain things. James Franco. The point is, you're making us all us wops look bad here, buddy. The point is, okay, she's a good person. She seems very genuine, nice smile, the red hair, she makes good money, there you go. That's it. But how did she get to be one of the most highest paid actresses of all time? Well, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we got to go to IMDb, the awesome website. Not Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know. I can't do that shit. I can't. It's just, like no movie's 100%. It's always, it's stupid. It's stupid. I'm gonna stick with what works. That's all. So, but before we check out the resume of Miss Stone here, which by the way, no relation to Sharon Stone. There's a lot of people named Stone. Who'd have thought, right? Here's some more random facts. It says here her low-pitched, husky voice is a result of having baby colic, a condition of chronic crying as an infant. It lasted 6 months and resulted in the development of noodles? No, it's not noodles. Noodles. There you go. Okay. She has coloss on her vocal cords as an adult. Okay. I mean, well, baby doesn't keep crying. I mean, holy shit. You met my parents? Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know. She sounds fine to me. She didn't know she had asthma until she had an asthma attack while filming Easy A. Oh, shit. Damn. Hey, man, better late than never. You never know. I think Halle Berry found out, she didn't find out she was a diabetic until, I think she collapsed on a movie set or something like that. So, hey, man, you know what? It's good to have people around you, you know what I mean, in case you fall, Just don't be near any steps. Remember the father in Step Brothers? Auditioned for the role of Claire Bennett in Heroes, but lost out to Hayden how the fuck do you say her last name? Panettiere? The other blonde. She referred to this experience as, in quotes, rock bottom. Listen, I think things worked out. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Heroes, the first season was good. That last episode was shit. I mean, you could have way... I get it's a TV show, but you got to, put the, a couple bucks in there, for something. I mean, people are watching, make a decent fight scene. Jesus Christ. I've seen better shit in the arcades. And that second season, holy shit. But, I don't know, George Takei was good in that one, Oh my. So Ryan Gosling and Emma could have been couples, or again, like a couple, whatever the fuck, 4 times in a movie. Could have been in focus, but instead they both turned it down, and then they went to Margot Robbie and the Malaka here, Will Smith. So that movie was shit anyway. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, she's done a lot of movies and TV shows to get to the point where she's doing pretty well for herself. I would say so. No? And then after that, I'm going to talk about her on Saturday Night Live in the recent episode here. All right? Does that sound good for everybody? Great. Actually, another random fact here. Announced her engagement to Saturday Night Live writer-director Dave McCary after 2 years of dating on December 4th, 2009. Aww. 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 Shut up. No, I'm kidding. That's cool. That's nice, But point is, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the resume here. Okay, so she started off young, as a kid there, and as I said before, she was in the TV movie The New Partridge Family. She played Laurie Partridge as Emma Stone. Well, that makes sense. Did not get the best rating, 4.8 out of 10. Holy shit. I didn't remember this. A modern update of the classic show about a family band. Well, we all know the original series there, Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. And then they made the movie, Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. And then they did this one. Nobody fucking saw it. And there you go. So, hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? I mean, shit, they don't even have a fucking picture for the poster here. Holy cow. The budget was thin, but there you go. Then she was in the show Medium, which I haven't seen that size since I was 6. I never really watched this show. I heard about it. It was Patricia Arquette. She's awesome. She's very cool. True Romance, fucking awesome. But yeah, I never watched the show. So the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Sweet is spelled Suite. That kind of sweet. So I don't know if that makes a difference. She was in an episode of Malcolm in the Middle. There you go. Yeah. So before Bryan Cranston was making the good old blue meth. He was a father. Of was it no, I think it was like 4 kids, right? Yeah, because one of them is the brother of the Malaka from the 70s show, right? Yeah, and I don't know, he was married to a bitch. So, Lucky Louie. Listen, I know a lot of people still give shit about Louis C.K. I think he's fucking hilarious. I mean, I don't know, I've seen him in more interviews the last couple of years, and the show was okay, but it had a laugh track and all that. It was like, I don't know, it was okay, but the show afterwards, he did Louis and Horace and Pete, way fucking better. So, this one's still all right, but I don't know, if you want to check it out, go ahead. And then the movie, that pretty much launched her career and got everyone's attention here was a little movie called Superbad. Now, I've talked about this movie many, many times. Just recently, of course, in my Seth Rogen podcast. You want to check that one out, I don't like the shit that they're giving Seth Rogen over the years, but I think he's fucking awesome. All right, the guy's got a lot of shit coming out as well, so he's doing, he's doing great. I love the guy. I think people are just fucking jealous. What are you gonna do? Move out of your parents' basement. Okay, you can't use COVID as an excuse anymore. Eh? Fuck. But it's gonna make a comeback. I don't know. Fuck. You're gonna get smacked to the head if you don't fucking shape up. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, I don't condone violence, but do I support it? The point is, I'm old school Italian. What do you want? The disclaimer again: no violence. The point is, this is one of the best, definitely one of the best teenage, coming of age, whatever you want to call it, movies of all time. I mean, it's right up there with Breakfast Club, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. It's awesome. It's kind of like the next generation of that, basically. I mean, Judd Apatow is, at this time, basically the new John Hughes. God bless him. So, I did hear that when they were making this movie, I think Jonah Hill said that the crew thought they were making like a straight to video release. So, But again, I mean, this movie ended up being huge. I mean, again, I remember being in theaters. It was a very interesting story to me what happened that night with me, involving, a woman who, let's just say at the time was not my girlfriend. Yeah. I wasn't always the best guy, shocker. But yeah, if you want to check that out, that story, I believe it's on the podcast about me talking about the whole term of cheating, all that, whatever. So, if you're bored in life, go for it. But yeah, it says here, two codependent high school seniors are forced to deal with the separation anxiety after their plan to stage a booze-soaked party goes awry. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the shittiest description of Superbad I've ever heard. IMDb, I expect way better. Okay, let me just tell you what this movie's really about. Okay, it's about two dudes who, are just trying to get their dick sucked. And I don't know, one of them, basically looks like me, and the other one is me after Slim Fast, I guess. And then there's a cool nerd in there who ends up being called after a very famous restaurant. It's got Danny McBride in one scene in the background. Rogan and Bill Hader play the coolest cops ever. You get to look at Michael Cera's mom's cleavage here. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, this movie kicks ass. All right, it just does. It just does. It's hilarious. I've seen the unrated version. Again, I don't know if that makes a difference. Who the fuck knows? It's fun. It's a very good movie. And Emma Stone does a great job in there. The chemistry between her and Jonah Hill, very good. Yeah. So if you have not seen this movie, ladies and gentlemen, you got to go see it. Okay, Seth Rogen and his writing partner Evan Goldberg wrote this when they were like 13 or something, and and they couldn't even again. I always think people always forget why'd they call it Superbad? They just thought it sounded cool. Okay, it's got nothing to do with super or well, I mean they're bad in the movie, whatever, but Jonah borrows a cool shirt from Michael's dad here, but the point is, it's a classic. It really is. Great little cast of people. Who's in there. I'm not going to bother reading. We all know how good or well I'm at that. But yeah, definitely check out the movie Superbad. It has a rating of 7.6 out of 10. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, for a comedy, that is really good. Usually they don't get pretty good ratings, but even when it came out, they got pretty good ratings and all that. So when you got the chance, check out the movie Superbad. You will not regret it. Then she was in a TV series called Drive. I don't think it has anything to do with the movie. It's got a good rating. I've never heard of it, but all right. Then she was in a movie called The Rocker, which stars Dwight from The Office. So, I mean, she was a fan of The Office, so to work with Dwight. I don't know the guy's name. I don't know. I got to find out here what's going on here. What's his name? Oh, yeah, Rainn Wilson. There you go. Yeah. He was in a good movie where he played like a superhero or some shit. I forgot what it was called, but yeah. But I don't know. This is a decent little movie. Nothing too crazy. Kind of plays off the whole going viral, craze. That a lot of movies copied off of. Super. That's what it's called. Yeah, it came out in 2010. Yeah, definitely check that one out. That's a good one. But yeah, it's a decent little movie. So it's up to you. You want to check it out? Again, I don't force people to watch these movies. I don't think forcing people to do things is nice. Just I'm just here. More like a guide. That's all. So if you want to check it out, cool. If not, whatever. The House Bunny. I saw this movie. I thought it was okay. Actually, yeah. Well, that explains Anna Faris in The House Bunny. I didn't realize she was this hot. I mean, to be honest, again, not that she wasn't pretty before, but I mean, they dolled her up, to make her look like a Playboy bunny here or whatever. But yeah, goddamn. Yeah, lots of cute chicks in this one. Emma Stone, of course. Kat Dennings, Catherine McPhee, Keely, I think I'm saying that right, Williams. Demi Moore and Bruce Willis's daughter, Rumor Willis. Colin Hanks is in there. Wait, he's not a hot chick. Hugh Hefner. Rest in peace, buddy. We miss you. Mr. Christopher McDonald, which a lot of people know as McGavin from a little movie called Happy Gilmore. Always plays a great villain. But yeah, it's a decent little movie. I didn't mind. What was it? After Playboy Bunny. Oh, fuck. I don't have to read the rest. You got me there. So, good little movie. I would check this one out. So, Ghosts of Girlfriends Past. Fuck it. Paperman. Ghosts of. It's a movie with the Matthew McConaughey. It's one of those chick flick things. I don't know. Fuck. Who cares? Paperman. This is an interesting movie. What was it? Jeff Daniels and Ryan Reynolds, Emma Stone. A washed-up writer forms an unlikely friendship with a teenager from Long Island. Okay, so if this doesn't make you want to go to the gym after, Ryan, you're making us all look bad, buddy. I mean, Jesus, what was it? What was his name? The guy that got in trouble there for phoning in a bomb threat on the train there. He's a funny guy. I don't know. His buddy there in Deadpool. He said, "Yeah, man, you got to cover your face. I mean, you're nobody can laugh at a pretty face. It's true, But yeah, but this is a good little movie. I liked it. So if you want, check it out. Zombieland, good movie. Might be the best Bill Murray cameo of all time. I gave it away. But the point is, good movie. You got they're zombies, and they're trying to, fight off the zombie apocalypse here, and who better to do it but Woody Harrelson. All right, everyone's a lovable stoner. Oh, fuck, Amber Heard's in this. Shit. She plays a character named 406, which is, how much money she's worth after Johnny there. The point is, this is a great one. The second one, not so much. But, if you want, check it out. I think you should check it out. Again, I'm not forcing you, but it's a good one, Marmaduke, she does a voice in that one. Marmaduke. That was the comic strip you'd find in a newspaper. So 2 things millennials have never heard of. Easy A. Okay, so I wanted an advanced screening to this one. At the time, I was like shit broke. Not that I'm fucking Daddy Warbucks now, but please subscribe. Maybe that can change. Who knows? Point is, I figured, I'm going to use this pass. With me and the girl I was seeing. And when I say I was seeing, I only saw her, I think, was it twice, or I had her over once, and then I said, yeah, let's go for a date. So, of course, back then I did everything backwards. So apparently there was supposed to be a rock band that was supposed to be live that day. Of course, they didn't show up. I never heard of them, so it didn't make a difference to me. And then I watched this movie, and I got to say, this is actually a pretty good movie. It kind of makes fun of a lot of the past teen movies, but it's not like a farce or nothing like that, or, like Airplane, where it makes fun of shit, whatever. But I don't know. I got to say, it was a good little movie. What was it here? Yeah, a clean-cut high school student relies on the school's rumor mill to advance her social and financial standing. Yeah, listen, we all go there. But again, she said it, they said it makes, fun of the whole, the Scarlet Letter kind of thing, I guess. It does, sort of. It's kind of a comedical thing, whatever there. Is comedical a word? I don't know. But it's a good little movie. Emma Stone, Amanda Bynes, Penn Badgley, there you go. Dan Bird, Thomas Hayden Church, a.k.a. The Sandman, Patricia Clarkson, Cam Gigandet, there you go. He was the jerk-off in the OC, remember? Remember when he got shot and, oh, what you say? Oh, what you wanna what you say? Oh, does a because it is what you say. That song, I don't know how much money that group has made off the song. Between that and the SNL sketch, I mean, I don't know, I think some Malaka remade it. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, it's a good little movie. Oh, Malcolm McDowell's in this movie. Nice. Old school. Stanley Tucci, of course. Fred Armisen, there you go. Lisa Kudrow. All right, there you go. Okay. Yeah, decent little cast, guys. Decent little cast. Good little movie. So this one kind of proved that she can lead a movie by herself. So there you go. But yeah, I mean, afterwards, I don't know, dude, I was fucking broke, man. I had like no money. And then she's like, I'm hungry, I'm gonna get something to eat. And I got nothing, man. I got nothing. Fuck, I think I had to borrow like an extra $1 off her just so I can get on the bus like home and shit. But then like we ended up going to the restaurant anyway. She's like, well, you can watch me eat. I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yeah. So we're sitting there and she's like stuffing her face with this huge salad. I'm just sitting there, enjoying my delicious water. And but she's telling me she's like talking to all these other guys. She's on a thing. I'm like, so like, no, like, I mean, if you're gonna tell me you're gonna fuck other guys while I'm seeing you, can you at least like, pay for some breadsticks, something, and then like, I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like, you don't think what you're doing is wrong? She's like, no, I think it's fine. And then like the waitress comes and I go, just for shits, like, let me just ask the waitress, and to make the situation even worse. And then I ask her, like, do you think it's cool for someone to date someone and see multiple people too? She's like, yeah, I don't see a problem with that. And I'm standing there like, fuck, like I'm in like horror central here. And, then we talked afterwards at Dundas Square there. I mean, it looks like a scene out of a shitty movie. Dundas Square, if you don't know, is like kind of like Toronto's version of, Times Square, whatever. But it's nice. It's really gone to shit lately. I mean, really, really, really gone to shit. I mean, it is fucking bad. I mean, we don't have as many people dressing up as Elmo, tricking you into a $5 picture, but it's bad, man. This city's really just, but regardless, yeah, we talked for a little bit. I kept saying I thought it was funny, and she's like, yeah, I don't get your humor. And then she called me later on that night too to talk more, and I'm like, I thought we were done. And then, but she kind of, you got the sense that she kind of, liked to torture herself, and I'm like, I just can't fucking do this. And it was weird too, because actually now I'm remembering like I used to go up north at my old cottage there, and she grew up in that same town. She's good-looking girl. She said she was even prom queen and all that, and boy, how the mighty have fallen. But I guess what I'm trying to say here, ladies and gentlemen, is that Easy A is a really good movie. So if you want, check it out. Oh, jeez, what a life. Robot Chicken, that's a good show. Always like it. You can do a little voice in that show. Then, yeah, it's basically like Family Guy with just cutaways. So there you go. Seth Green, who plays Chris on Family Guy, yeah, he does. He's in charge of that with him and his buddy, and he gets other people. It's a good little show. Check it out. Why Robot Chicken? I don't know. They said they wanted to name it a couple names like Toys in the Attic. I thought that was a better name, but Robot Chicken, they just want something random. But I don't know. Whatever. Teach his own, I guess. Friends with Benefits. This one was all right. I mean, I don't know. Timberlake. Listen, I'm just going to say this about Timberlake, all right? Timberlake seems like a good dude, okay? Don't get me wrong. My opinion, I don't know, he tried to do the whole Elvis thing, being, a big-time musician, or I shouldn't say musician, but you know what I mean. And then do the acting thing at the same time. But let's be honest. I mean, other than Social Network, what movie do you know him for? Honestly, let's just keep it real. I mean, pretend you weren't a girl growing up like in NSYNC, okay? What else do you know him for, right? I mean, he should have been making albums. He took too much of a hiatus, and I don't know. He's still relevant, I guess, now. But I heard he's back on tour with NSYNC, which I don't know. I guess that eventually happens to every boy group. But I will give him props because he did show up at Starstock in Ontario there, and that was fucking awesome. Best, I still got the stub. I think it's like $28.50 to see Rolling Stones, Rush, and AC/DC live. It was fucking awesome. Great fucking day. And at one point, I think he was performing with Mick Jagger, I think, and then people were throwing like bottles at him and shit. And he took it in stride, man. You know, and so I got to give him props for not like, you know, being a dick or whatever, saying some shit about you know, Canada. But it was a good day, man. I gotta say. But yeah, this movie's all right. I mean, Mila Kunis, she's always cool. So yeah. Although, man, I gotta be honest with you. I mean, the way that shit went down with Hyde there recently on the '70s show. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I always gave shit to Eric Foreman there for leaving the show. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you're, you know, ride this shit out. You know what I mean? I know you want to do movies, but still, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. It makes you wonder with her and Ashton Kutcher, no, because I don't know, they were all close and whatever, and I don't know. He probably left because he didn't want to be part of that shit, and I don't know. Who knows? It's not a good situation for anybody. You know, it sucks too because Hyde was my favorite character on the show. So I don't know. But let's be honest. After the first 2 seasons, it wasn't as good. But I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say here, ladies and gentlemen, that Friends with Benefits, it's an okay movie. Crazy Stupid Love, good movie, good movie. Crazy Stupid Love. That's basically what you feel every time. The process of you know. I mean, from a guy's perspective, like, you know, with, you know, when you're falling in love with a woman, it gets a little crazy, you know, and then you become stupid, and then you fall in love, and that's it. Good little cast of people. You got Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, which, by the way, I just want to say this. I mean, there's one scene where Ryan Gosling, I mean, he makes all men look bad by just, you know, taking his top off there, and literally you can see the difference between, you know, humans, what they should look like, and, you know, fucking mammals like me. I'll give you an idea how much women love this dude. I mean, I was in bed one time with a woman. I know, imagine that, right? And afterwards, she's just like searching through her phone, whatever, looking at messages and whatever. And then I noticed like she's got some pictures in there, and one of the pictures was, you know, of Ryan Gosling just, you know, showing off his fucking 16 pack, and I'm like, fuck, man, I cannot compete with this. I can't. I just did a podcast about Jason Momoa. There's no chance for my species. It's not gonna happen. So, you know, what are you gonna do? I'm stuck to doing this podcast for you. You're welcome. Julianne Moore, another redhead. All right. Emma Stone, Marissa Tomei. I'm Italian. She's always more than awesome in my book. And, of course, Kevin Bacon. Of course. So, this movie's about a middle-aged husband's life changes dramatically when his wife asks him for a divorce. He seeks to rediscover his manhood with the help of a newfound friend, Jacob, learning to pick up girls at bars. Holy fuck. I mean, do people still do that? I mean, people still go out and maybe they pick up, you know, women, and maybe women still, you know, pick up guys. I don't know. I mean, this is 2011. I mean, this is a while ago. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. It's tough out there, guys. The dating scene is extremely tough. It is. I've heard the stories. I've told a lot of the stories. It is. It's pretty bad. It's bad, but you know, again, unless you look like Ron Gosling, you're fucked. I mean, you know, and even then, you know, just you know, most people will, you know, more likely, if you look like that in today's society, you're probably gay. I mean, let's just keep it real. You know, it's either that or you're on the fence, or you don't know you're gay. You know, it's very rare. You know, the point is, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very good movie. I haven't watched it for a while. I only watched it once. But, yeah, it's a good movie. I'd check it out. If you're dating out there and you're single, good luck. The Help. Okay, I did not see this one, but it's got a rating of 8.1 out of 10. I did hear good things about this one. I heard something about The Help actually doing something to someone's food in here. I forgot if it was number 1 or number 2, but holy shit, that's some dark shit, literally. As an aspiring author during the civil rights movement of the 1960s, decides to write a book detailing the African-American maid's point of view on the white family's for which they work and the hardship they go through on a daily basis. All right, so there you go. Viola Davis, she's always awesome. Emma Stone, of course. Octavia Spencer, she's cool. Bryce Dallas Howard, that's Ron Howard's daughter, awesome. Another redhead, cool. Jessica Chastain, I like her, but I don't like the shit she said about my boy Brando. You know, all I'm gonna say is this: the guy's not here to defend himself. You know, with the whole Tango in Paris thing. So come on, just just saying. Allison Janney, she's always good. Yeah. So I've never seen this one. I'm not sure if it's. I just heard about that fucked up scene, and I don't know. I've never gone more than like an hour without eating, so I don't want to be in the middle of that while I'm seeing that scene. So, but I don't know. Like one day, if I'm really full, after a buffet or something, I'll check it out. 30 Rock, great show. Tina Fey, represent for all our Greeks. I love it. The Amazing Spider-Man. Oh fuck. Listen, it was okay. I mean, was it as bad as the next one coming up? I think we all know the answer to that, but it was okay. I've always said this about Andrew Garfield. I don't think he was a good Spider-Man. I think he's probably the worst one we've seen so far. He's a good actor. Movies like Hacksaw Ridge, 99 Homes. Again, mentioning Social Network. Wasn't planned, but very good movie. But him as Spider-Man, nah, it didn't work for me. I don't know. I don't know. But this one's all right. Sleeping Dogs, it's a video game. She did the voice for that. iCarly, which I've heard of that show. I don't know. It's I don't know. If you want to watch it, go ahead. I think it's more for tweens. Do people still use that term, or I don't know. The Amazing Spider-Man deleted scenes. So funny, the deleted scenes have a higher rating, 8.2, than the actual movie. 6.9. How did that happen? Movie 43. Holy shit. Oh, Christ. Yeah, it has a... Wow. Okay, so this has got to be planned. Okay, it literally has a rating of 4.3. They clearly did that on purpose. Okay, for sure. That's there's no fucking way that was a coincidence. But yeah, so this movie, if you've never heard of movie 43, it's a movie where they got a bunch of different directors, different actors doing different funny segments. I'm again, this was way before my time, but they did a movie called like The Groove Tube in the 70s. It's kind of representing that in a way. If you find that movie, that's funny. This one, I don't know, it's a mess, man. I mean, they had the whole thing with what's his name there, Wolverine there, Hugh Jackman. They got a scene where he goes on a date with Kate Winslet, and the whole point of it is he's got testicles for a chin, an actual testicles. It's not like a, like a Peter Griffin thing on Family Guy, But it's funny at first, but is it funny for the next 5 minutes? I mean, it's yeah, and there are a lot of good people in this movie too, man. But it just, it's I don't know, it's pretty bad. It's they make two different versions. Like one is I don't know, about a kid on the internet finding all this shit. Another one is just executives pitching all this, and who gives a shit? It just it's not good. It's not good. I heard it was so bad that Richard Gere really tried hard to get out of it last minute. He just couldn't, so he was stuck, and you could tell he's not happy, and I don't know, just it's bad, and I don't know. Chris Pratt ends up shitting on his ex's chest, and Halle Berry. I love Halle Berry, but Halle Berry just I don't know what the fuck happened here. Oh my God. The point is, if you want to check out this movie, you're an idiot. But if you want, it's up to you. Gangster Squad. I wasn't feeling this one. I don't know. didn't have much of a plot. I got to be honest. I mean, good cast. Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, Sean Penn in there, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I didn't. I don't know. I tried to do that whole not film noir kind of thing, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. The Croods, popular movie. I've never seen it, but again, voice work. Why not? The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I can think of one word in that statement that absolutely does not belong there. God, what a piece of shit. What is a worse movie? Movie 43 or the... You know what? I rather, honestly, I'd rather watch Movie 43 again. I'd rather watch that than The Amazing Spider-Man 2. This movie's a piece of shit. It ended up being a 2-hour bullshit love story. They got Paul Giamatti in there as the Rhino guy for 2 minutes, fucking teasing us there at the beginning and the end there, and that just fucking sucks, man. Holy shit. Oh, Christ. Fuck you, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Assholes. The Magic in the Moonlight. I didn't see that one. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, deleted scenes. Again, the deleted scenes have a better rating than the actual movie, which, again, in this case, I absolutely believe it. I believe it 100%. 100%. For sure. Birdman. Whatever happened to that boy? No, not that Birdman. Or, in brackets, The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you. This movie got a lot of attention. The first half hour of this movie, I'm not going to lie, it starts off pretty slow. I almost bailed on it. But once that half-hour hump goes, it gets pretty good. Michael Keaton, is great in it. Okay, so Batman, he played, it's a sort of a, is a bat considered a bird or an insect? I always forget. But anyways, it's kind of like an alternate universe of what he is. And I don't know, let me see if I can make sense of this. A washed-up superhero actor attempts to revive his fading career by writing, directing, and starring in a Broadway production. Okay. So, again, you already see, like, Michael Keaton, is it kind of a, different universe or some shit? I don't know, who knows? But I do remember this movie being pretty good. But like I said, that first half hour is brutal. Okay, I know it's just me that feels that way, but it starts off really slow. But I got to say, excellent directing, the way they go through in and out of scenes. Great cast of people. You got Michael Keaton, of course, Zach Galifianakis. I'm Greek, you're fucking right, I'm not going to mispronounce that. Edward Norton, Andrea, Riseborough, Emma Stone, of course, Kenny Chin, Naomi Watts, Jeremy Shamos, is he Greek too? No. Catherine O'Sullivan, Damien Young, Natalie Gold, there we go. So, Amy Ryan, right on. Amy Ryan, she's she's the one that got the, Michael Scott to leave the office. Point is, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very good movie, okay? And the ending, I don't want to give away the ending, but I don't know. If you want to fast forward about a minute here, I'll talk about the ending for a bit. You good? Okay. I don't know. Did he fly off or no? Or did he... she must... Or, he must have, right? Because she saw him fly off into the air, so... Yeah, I'm assuming he was able to fly, because the whole, all the imagery before that and all that shit, and, yeah. So, I'm going to assume he can fly. And there you go. All right, welcome back. So, very good movie. Like I said, the first half hour, give it time. But, very good movie. The Interview. Okay, so we all know the history, with that, the Sony hack, and, blah, blah, blah. I explained all the shit on the Seth Rogen podcast there. So, I didn't even know Emma Stone was in this movie. It says Emma Stone uncredited. So, yeah. All right. Well, all right. There you go. I mean, it was a decent little movie, nothing too crazy, but I still liked it, you know. Yeah. So, Irrational Man. Did I see this one? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, this movie. Oh, with yeah, with Joaquin Phoenix. They're playing the teacher. Okay, so yeah. This one was all right. Interesting ending. I will say that. You know it. Yeah. You know you got to be careful around elevators. That's all I'm gonna say. But did I give it away? Who knows? Aloha. Okay. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah. This was. Well, I never saw this one, but it looked pretty stupid. Yeah. I think you know what Emma Stone got a bit of shit in this one because I think her character was playing Hawaiian, and I mean, it's. I don't know. Like calling her Hawaiian is like calling a Q-tip pavement. I mean, it just. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking doing this movie. But especially in today's day and age, man. Listen, unless you're that nationality, do not play that fucking role, okay? I mean, Jesus. But yeah, that's oof. I think she dodged a bullet on that one. Will Butler, Anna. All right, there's a music video. She was also in Anna, which is a short. I'm assuming they're related. Pop star, Never Stopping. Great title. And a very funny movie. Now, to be honest with you, I wanted to see this movie in theaters. It looked pretty funny. I mean, especially in 2016. I mean, how many funny movies are coming out now, especially the last 10 years, right? I mean, let's be honest. But it looked pretty funny. And then I was like, all right. And then all of a sudden it was on video. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I could save a few bucks. But it did not do that well. It wasn't promoted well. But this is a really good movie. It's basically an updated version of Spinal Tap. All right, but instead of a rock band, they're making fun of like pop stars, pop bands, all that shit, whatever, right? White rappers, you know how it is. Andy Samberg literally looks like he could be Vanilla Ice's kid, which is ironic because he was in the movie with Sandler there. That's My Boy, which I liked, by the way. Boy, did it have a fucked up, weird ending, which I who thought of that one? But the point is, very, very funny movie. Lots of cameos. And again, I didn't know Emma Stone was in this one. She plays Claudia Cantrell. Okay, well, there you go. But yes, in all honesty, very funny movie. Check it out. Then she was in a TV series, Maya and Marty. Is that Martin Short? Yeah, it is. Oh, Maya Rudolph Maya Rudolph and Martin Short had a show together. Together, they're one of a kind. Okay. Maya and Marty is a brand new show that blends musical numbers, comedy sketches, and celebrity guests into one jam-packed hour of primetime TV. Why have I never heard of this show? Yeah, well, it only lasted 6 episodes, but, Why have I never heard of this show? I love Marty. And Maya, too, of course. But, didn't get the best rating, though, 6.6 out of 10. But still, I would have checked that out. Go figure. Okay. And then she did a movie called La La Land, which, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm straight. You can tell by the way I read. I'm not going to see this one. It doesn't look like my cup of tea. She plays the character Mia. One funny thing I did hear about this movie, and this is how weird casting sometimes can be in Hollywood. Originally, they didn't want Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. Originally, they wanted what's his name, Miles Teller. The guy in Whiplash. There. By the way, if you've never seen War Dogs, check out that movie. That's a really good one with him and Jonah Hill. Very good movie. And what's her name? Emma Watson, the one from Harry Pothead. There. But. It was weird because, like, the whole point, La La Land, L.A., Okay, like even I didn't know that. I didn't find that out till after the fact. Again, I'm not into musicals. Big fucking surprise here. But I assume it's a musical. I don't know. Who knows? Hey, J.K. Simmons, nice. Anyways, he's the voice of the yellow peanut M&M. Yeah, yeah, it makes a shit ton from that. Just talking like this, almost sounds like Putty. But anyways, yeah. So originally they wanted those two people, and I think Emma Watson wanted to record the movie overseas in Britain, and they told her like, look, the movie's based on, like, it's called La La Land, L.A. It's based on LA or something, and I don't know, they couldn't figure it out or whatever, or I don't know. And then something about Miles Teller, I don't know, they didn't get along, and I don't know, his breath reeked of Gatorade or something like that. Then I don't know, I like Gatorade too, but I don't know, whatever. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, it didn't work out. So these two were cast for this movie, and apparently it was, I guess it was meant to be. And I know somebody made a funny joke. They said like John Legend is in the movie, and John Legend is the one that learns music from them. Two of the whitest people on earth. I don't know. I'm just joking. I like these people. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. I mean that's pretty funny. I mean, you're gonna teach John Legend about music. I mean, the guy's been doing it forever, right? But I don't know. I just thought that was a good joke. But the point is, listen, if this is your cup of tea, check it out. I mean, they're singing and dancing on cliffs and in the stars, and everyone's dancing on cars. It looks like they're having a good time. I don't know. No one's afraid of pianos or heights. All right, that's it looks like a good time. It's rated PG-13. I don't know. If I'm gonna see Ryan Gosling in something, it's gonna be Drive. I mean, that movie kicks ass. So. But I don't know. If you don't want to be a man and see Drive, then go see La La Land. So there you go. All right, I think I wrapped that one up pretty good. The recorder's still on. Okay, good. The Battle of the Sexes. Okay, so this movie did not get the best rating, but I think it's a pretty good story. Okay, so. The true story of 1973 tennis match between world number one Billie Jean King and ex-champ and serial hustler Bobby Riggs. Okay, so again, ladies and gentlemen, 1973. People still weren't with it. Okay, they didn't think a woman could beat a guy in tennis. Obviously they never heard of, the Williams sisters, but obviously that came way later, but, yeah, did she win? I think the point is, very good movie. I'm kind of surprised it has such a low rating, to be honest. I mean, Emma Stone was great. Steve Carell plays Bobby Riggs, which really at this point really proves that Emma Stone is a huge fan of The Office. I mean, it seems like every other movie she just surrounds herself with, someone from the cast. But Sarah Silverman, she's always good. Bill Pullman, Elizabeth Shue, who obviously I've had a crush on since Karate Kid. It's been a cruel, cruel, cruel summer. Now you're gone. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is this. Very good movie. The Martha McIsaac is in this. Is this the same woman that was in Superbad? That's what I thought. Yeah, this is the only other movie I've seen her in. Yeah. I don't know if she gave up acting or whatever. I don't know. Maybe she's chilling. I don't know. Who knows? But she's cool. Fred Armisen, Alan Cumming. There you go. All right. So, yeah. Good little movie, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say, it tells a really good story. And the only thing I'm not buying is in real life, they said that the character Steve Carell plays, like, he pretty much, like, he's a huge gambler and he wins, like, pretty much every one of his gambling bets, which is fucking bullshit. Okay, I've even heard, like, my dad told me one time, they said like 40% of the time, like, if you can win in gambling, you're doing pretty good. And this guy's winning like almost every, like, fuck off. Don't that's a classic thing where gamblers, are like always do say, oh, I win most of the time. Don't worry about me. It's fucking bullshit. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very good movie. So when you got the chance, check it out. The Favorite, which I mentioned before and I did not see. Okay, so I'm just so again, director Yorgos Lanthimos. I love saying it with a Greek accent. Okay, I'm looking at this guy. Yes, was born Athens, Greece. No fucking shit. Okay, well now I have to see this movie. Okay, so let's check it out here. In the early 18th century England, why not England? Why not do it in Lagonisi there? A status quo at the court is upset when a new servant arrives and endears herself to a frail Queen Anne. Ugh, Christ, I've been there, man. But yeah, good rating, 7.5 out of 10. Of course, a Greek made it. What else you got in here? You got the Olivia Colman, Rachel Wise. Interesting fact about Rachel Wise, and this will make you think twice before you watch this scene here. You know the scene in The Mummy where in the beginning there where she's like almost falling off the ladder and then all the shelves fall? That's not actually her, okay? Yeah, so, think twice. Nicholas Hoult, Faye Daveny, yeah. All right, good little cast of people. All right, okay, I'm going to have to check it out. Okay, what do we, I don't know. I'm going to find out how much this Greek knows about the English culture. All right, okay, fair enough. Okay. I like to think we have slightly darker skin, but, teach his own. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, if you want, check it out. Then she was in the TV series Manic, which, I'm not going to lie to you. I tried watching this. I think it was on Netflix, this one, right? I think so. I couldn't get into. I mean, it brought them, Stone and Jonah Hill together, but I couldn't get into it. I don't know. I mean, it's got a good rating, 7.7 out of 10, but I don't know. What are you going to do? I mean, hey, the TV show Lost had a good rating, too. The point is, I mean, the first season was good, but after that, holy fuck. Point is, ladies and gentlemen, if you want, watch it. It's up to you, I can't like everything. Let's Dance. It's a short she did. Paul McCartney, Who Cares? Music video. Listen, Paul McCartney calls. Come on. Come on. Zombieland, Double Tap. I'm not going to see this double, that's for sure. Yeah, this was bad. It wasn't good. Like, even the shit at the end there with Bill Murray. I love Bill Murray, man. Don't get me wrong. I did a whole podcast about him, too. But, I mean, it was just... It's not good, man. Not good. Louis Vuitton, Courier Batant. It's a short she did. I didn't see it. Crude's New Age. Again, listen. Seems like a good popular movie. Ride the wave. Dear Diary, World's First Pranks. It's a video she did. Cruella, which I'm assuming is Cruella de Vil, judging by the whole get-up here. She's got more of a, I don't know, kind of a, Ben Wallace, Malice in the Palace thing happening here with her hair. But, the world is black. The world is white. Yeah, so it's a, I don't know, reenactment of that, or I don't know, something. But it looks all right. Saturday Morning All-Star Hits. It's a TV series. She's in that. I miss Saturday morning cartoons, but I don't know. I don't like waking up early anymore. So I don't know. I'm not missing anything. Bleat. It's a short she did. Poor Things, which has an extremely high rating, 8.5 out of 10. Okay. I've never heard of this one. The poster is kind of freaking me out. I don't know. She's kind of got like a, I mean, I don't know. She's got like contacts in there or something, or I don't know. She's got the whole, I don't know. She's got like, she could be like Billie Eilish's sister, maybe, or, Didn't she recently say she was a lesbian too? I don't know. Like I heard that. I don't know. But she's cool. I like, black T-shirt, Billie Eilish. The incredible tale about the fantastical evolution of Bella Baxter, a young woman brought back to life by the brilliant and unorthodox scientist Dr. Goodwin Batter. All right. I'm judging by the one scene in here. Looks like they're having a good time. There we go. Hey, there's the Hulk. Mark Ruffalo. There you go. William Dafoe. Oh, listen. William Dafoe. I'm there, man. This guy always kills it in every fucking thing he's in. So I'm there. But this is a pretty high. How come I've never heard of this? Okay, so it just came out. It looks like it just came out. Yeah, 2023. There you go. Okay, so there you go. But again, insane rating. I mean, that's ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, basically when a movie's, let's say, 8 out of 10, it's a must-see for anybody. It doesn't matter, what you're into, whatever, you should check it out. So 8.5, that's pretty good. I mean, considering in theaters, I'm assuming, or whatever, hasn't hit video yet, sometimes you got to take a 0.5 away because, seeing a movie in theaters will make it that much better. Let's just be honest, okay? But yeah, still 8 out of 10, that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I'm definitely going to check this one out. Okay. All right. Right on. And of course, she's on Saturday Night Live. She's hosted it 5 times. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. And the most recent thing she's been in is a show called The Curse. Oh, man. Okay, so listen, I got to be me on this one here, ladies and gentlemen. I absolutely love Nathan Fielder. Okay, this guy's fucking awesome. If you've ever seen Nathan For You, it's a show that came out years ago. It's about him. He helps small businesses, and the guy's fucking hilarious. He really is. This show, I barely got through the first episode. I bailed in the second episode. I just could not get into it. I maybe it's leading to something big, or I don't know. I mean, I'll say here, it says a newlywed couple struggle to make their vision for eco-friendly a reality in a small new Mexican town. So like at first I was like, okay, is this, this is like, like kind of a like fake documentary kind of thing, whatever style. And I don't know, man, it just, I'm not feeling it. Yeah. I'm just, Again, maybe it's building up to something big. I mean, like the whole point is, he fucked up with, doing a deal in a parking lot with a girl, and he took back the money, and now the girl cursed him, and it's a whole thing here. But I'm just not feeling it, man. Sorry, Nathan, I love you, man, I really do. But the appearance you did on Jimmy Kimmel, where you dressed it as like a Malaka from, I don't know, let's say 1992, is, very, pre-Nemo, is cool. I thought that was pretty funny. I mean, I almost hate to say this, but it's funnier than anything I've seen on the show so far. I mean, it's a good way to promote the show. I get that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. What's really weird here is I'm looking here. So the show itself has a rating of 6.7 out of 10. Okay, so like I said, I bailed in the beginning, pretty much or halfway on the second episode. So for some reason, episode 3 has a rating of 8.1 out of 10. Okay, so the next episode has a rating of 7.8 out of 10. So that's from 6.7 to an 8.1. That is a huge fucking jump. So that's my theory. Something probably happens in this show that, makes it really good. Because I found it hard to believe that Nathan would, not do anything good, man. Like if you see Nathan For You, it is really fucking funny. One of the funniest shows I've ever seen in my life. One of the best shows, actually. And Emma Stone, she doesn't. She's on a good little roll here. She doesn't want to ruin anything there. So I don't know. So again, my theory, I think I got a feeling is probably right. Something big is happening later on in the show. So maybe I'll have to go back and watch it. It's like eating broccoli. It is good for you, but sometimes you just got to throw it down your throat and just, hope for the best. So, okay. I mean, again, I'll leave your thoughts. Let me know if, if I'm wrong, I'm right. I don't know. Like, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I'm wrong all the time, especially when I read. And maybe I'll you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll give it another shot. We'll see what happens. Okay. Again, I can't promise anything. Yes, that was Barkhad Abdi. I really hope I said that name right. Asked the dude from Captain Phillips, great movie with Tom Hanks. Gary Farmer, Canadian actor. He was the big guy in, remember the movie The Score? If you ever see the movie The Score, it's got Brando, Ed Norton, Robert De Niro. Very underrated movie. Point is, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I just find this jump incredible, like a 6.7 to an 8.1. So again, my theory is probably right. Something big does happen. So I don't know. It looks like I'm gonna have to go back here because Nathan is a really funny dude. So and again, Emma's funny too. So I don't know. I don't know. So time will tell. Let's see what happens. But she also has some other stuff coming up. Pre-production. She's got Cruella 2. Which is a sequel, plot under wraps, sequel to 2021 movie Cruella. No shit. Okay, so that ends that mystery there. Post-production, Kind of Kindness. All right. Plot kept under wraps. Okay, not coming out till 2024. Yogo again. The kindness. Okay. Listen, again, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Okay. The Greeks treat you right, you're in. I'm telling you. He's gonna invite you to the village. You're gonna have some good food. You're in. Trust me. And the last thing she's working on is it says here. Oh, again, it says The Curse. Okay. I just talked about this already. How's it coming up? I don't know. Okay. What are you going to do? But, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, she's on a pretty good roll here. And I would like to wrap up this podcast by talking about her appearance on Saturday Night Live. Okay? Like I said, she's hosted it 5 times. And, they don't ask you 5 times if, you're doing a bad job, if you don't get along with the cast. And I even like in the, the monologue there, she said, she's always loved it, as a kid. And, That's awesome. Not like the sex scene they had in The Curse. Fuck, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, there's a really very awkward. Well, let's just say this. Listen. Listen. I sound like Mike Tyson. The point is, with Nathan behind the wheel of a comedy show, expect a funny sex scene. So that's all I'm going to say. But is it awkward at parts? Yes. Is it Greek approved? Who knows? So, of course, the first sketch, they got to make fun of George Santos here. And I think he's doing the song by Billy Joel, Italian Restaurants. Good little job there. I give it a 6.5. I thought it was funny. The monologue, of course, I mentioned that 5th time. Met her husband there, And of course, they cut to a picture of Lorne Michaels there, just chilling. He's awesome. I keep hearing that they're going to end the show like on the 50th season. I don't know if that's true, but that seems to be the rumor. But we'll see what happens. But she's the youngest to have 5 under her belt, 5 shows at the age of 35. So that's pretty good. And then they had Tina Fey and Candice Bergen helping her out there. Very funny. They put on the coat, and it's funny. They found I don't know, the piece of paper. They were making fun of when Woody Harrelson was on there before. And listen, Woody Harrelson's a lovable stoner, okay? Like, listen, he doesn't know half the shit he's saying anyway. Just, let him be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I love Woody Harrelson. I'm gonna do a podcast about him one day. He's done way more movies than you thought, and he's a really good actor. So, I'm assuming he gets incredible weed with him and Willie Nelson, and that's what they found in the pocket, ladies and gentlemen. They found a joint. So. Would he come to Canada anytime? That one, I give it a 7 out of 10. Then they had a funny game show little thing where, I don't know, Emma won a tortoise. This huge, these things are fucking huge, man. They live like 500 years or something. So that's the whole joke. She got a, shitty prize, whatever. It was okay, but I don't know. I think it ran too long. I give it a 6 out of 10. Then they had which is probably one of the funnier sketches they had. I mean, technically it's a short because they recorded it before, where, it's funny singing naked in New York. And, they're picking up garbage and working construction. And you can tell they got the bodysuits on, but it's still funny. I I enjoyed it. I thought it was all right. So I give it a 6.5. And then they had, the one singer there, Keenan Thompson there, who I recently saw in Good Burger. And then, I thought I was going to be lost, because I heard Good Burger 2 came out. So I'm like, well, I got to see the first Good Burger. So it turns out the whole thing was pointless. So, yeah, I don't know, he's playing kind of like a lounge singer. I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't very good. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll give it a 3 out of 10 because the purple suit. I thought that was cool. And then the group there that they got to do the Please Don't Destroy videos. They kept doing AI over people's faces because they lost a lot of the footage. I thought it was okay. I mean, it kind of, again, I think it ran for too long, but, and then I think there was some kind of reference to Harry Potter. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what the fuck Harry Potter is about. I remember I had to do, like a sketch about Harry Potter in Second City, and I just jumped in the scene. Someone said, hey, there's Harry Potter. And I just assumed he was gay. So I just did a whole, thing there. I don't know. It's kind of like if, I don't know, Nathan Lane had glasses on, so I kind of just winged it. But I think it was a Harry Potter reference. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I give it a 6 out of 10. And then they did some kind of thing about people doing shitty pottery. And I don't know. Have we not milked this joke long enough with Ghost, it's just too much. So I give it 4 out of 10. Then they had the musical guest, Noah Khan, who, he kind of, if I told you he was Joey Fatone's brother in My Fat Greek Wedding, you'd probably believe me. But he did, I know he's the only country singer I know that looks Greek, but, it was all right. I don't know, it's hard for me to give a rating, so, whatever. Yeah, why not? 7 out of 10. The beard makes him look Greek. It's probably that. And then they did the news, which was very funny, by the way. The news is almost like the best part of the show. I'm being honest. I'm not dissing on any of the actors, whatever, but it's always pretty solid. Of course, they make fun of Biden, Elon Musk, and of course they did the whole thing about cigarettes versus vapes, and they had the one guy dress up as a cigarette. I thought that was pretty funny. So, and of course, me being a diabetic, I really did like this joke.
A new study finds that your risk of developing diabetes depends on how fast you walk and whether this sound plays while you're walking.
I love that. Listen, man, I'm a type 2 diabetic. I thought that shit was fucking hilarious. Although I do have to say this though, they did a similar joke on Family Guy where Stewie made some extra money by following around fat people while playing the tuba.
Stop it! Cut it out! I have a glandular problem. That'll be $60.
Here it is again, him doing it to Chris.
Cut it out! I'm just trying to live my life. No one taught me about carbs.
Do you charge by the hour? Or? Anyways, the news is always good. Solid jokes, all that shit. So I got to give it an 8 out of 10. Then they did a skit about Mama Cass. For those of you who don't know, there's a group called Mamas and the Papas. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. Going for a walk on a winter's day. On a winter's day. So that's the song. No, but she wanted to go do her own thing, and it showed Emma Stone here doing this one. She kind of takes over. I mean, she's got again with the fro. I don't know what's but fros are funny. Let's be honest. I'm sorry. But they are cool. I always said if I was black I would have a bigger dick. No, if I was black, I'd grow the biggest fro. That's for sure. And have the biggest dick. The point is, yeah. So I thought it was funny. I thought it was all right. She, you know, I give it a 7 out of 10. Then Noah again. Yep, represent for the. Well, no, he's not Greek, but it's close enough. Then there's a skit about the kids studying there, and then all the posters come to life. I don't know, the drugs kick in, I guess. I think they've done this one before. I know they did the same character with Emma there. She plays kind of like the dumb blonde, whatever. I gotta explain to all the millennials. Back in the day, like we didn't have like porn addictions. We just had to put shit on our wall and hope we had good aim. And then so of course she's playing the whole portrayal of the hot blonde bending over in front of a car, which I don't know what a car has to do with sex. But yeah, we've all flown around in cars, right? Open parking lots like me, it doesn't matter. The point is, we all have our fun, and yeah, this skit was all right. I give it a 6.5. And then there's this really funny one that they ended with pre-taped called a Diet Coke face wash, I think. I don't know, but it was funny. I don't know. Well, it's not just for drinking it anymore. It's for face wash. I thought it was funny. But clearly I'm not selling it well. But if you got the chance, check it out. I'm sure it's one of those things I'll put on YouTube there. I give it a 7 out of 10. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. She's had a hell of a career, man. I mean, so far, she's been killing it. So I hope she does well. Okay, I hope she keeps on doing well. I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? So, yeah. just play the diabetes thing one more time. I memean, diabetes isn't funny, but I mean, it kind of is. I can laugh at it, because I have it. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, Emma Stone has done a pretty good job in her career. I mean, she's killing it. So and the thing I like about her the most is that she's funny. She rolls with the punches, and she actually understands how Saturday Night Live works. Okay, she studied it all her life, and yeah, to be honest with you, I mean, through the movies, TV, and but me personally, especially with Saturday Night Live, I've always said this with Saturday Night Live. I don't know why they don't get more funny people that understand the show, the whole process of that. How being diabetic is funny. Which reminds me, I got a pizza in the oven here, so I'm going to try to get in some steps. And what I mean by that is walking 20 feet to the kitchen. But I would like to see more people host and that actually understand Saturday Night Live, like Emma Stone.
Thank you to Noah Khan. Oh my God, Lauren, thank you so much. To the whole casting crew, my family, my friends, I love you. This truly is like one of the greatest nights of my life, easily. So thank you for being here. And okay, bye, I'll shut up. Bye.
Yeah, I can. I can get you guys alcohol.
Really? Seriously?
Yes, for sure.
Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you.
So
because,
good.
we're worried about that. That would be great. Plus, you scratch our backs, we'll scratch yours.
Well, Jules, the funny thing about my back is that it's located on my cock.